3-1 to the Cubs left fielder. Royce Dunton would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up. The next Cub up, Royce Dunton. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And that one stayed too low, apparently. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Donald ranging forward. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Steven Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is on the ground over to first. Foul ball here, 0-1. Lead to the right. McMahon gathers it in, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So here's the cleanup hitter, Victor Robles. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Professor Doc. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Hit on the ground out to short. Right to him. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, William Alston. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning. Belted high in the air out to left. Garcia going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Riding in once again, Bo DePriest. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And that misses, ball 1. DePriest, 28 years old. He was taken in the second round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1 run, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rick Felder. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order. Ready now, William Chavez.
Second baseman, William.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Late that time for a strike. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Irvine moves over. 2 down. Ready once again, Rich Olson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And he looks at 1 in there, 1-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game. The pitcher, Professor Doc, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Soft liner towards short. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Moya rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ty Spano comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Striding into the box, Ryan McMahon. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Now the 0-2 pitch. On the ground left side, that's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch.
Leading off the inning, Royce Dunton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Garcia is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Digging in once again, Steven Gonzalez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first. as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And it's 1-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Doughty has it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Leading off the inning, William Alston, and they'll need him to get something going here.
William Alston.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Spanos is calling for it. 1 away. Digging in, Bo DePriest, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written the K next to his name in this one. At the plate, Rick Felder. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Matthew Skaggs will try to get his club. And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Braves used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Professor Doc earns win number 7 on the season, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. Solomon Vento records the save, his 12th of the season. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.